It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. A fine, full, dignified beard.
Tech N9ne goes Hollywood. And this is definitely something that at this point is not up for debate. Strange Music announced the opening of their new office, known as Strange Music West. Strange Music West is a standalone entity, I assume, from Strange Music, or perhaps a subsidiary company, run by Vice President Dave Weiner. Now, Dave Weiner was a former executive at Priority Records, and Priority has been a huge part of hip hop for a number of years. They're one of the legendary labels, and they're pretty much a major. I would name Priority as one of the fucking hip hop majors, or at least the early ones. So having a guy like Dave Weiner in charge of Strange Music West is excellent as far as moving that company forward into a more mainstream pop realm, which even for somebody like Tech, you can't say that he'd be doing pop music under any circumstances anyway. Big ups to Joseph Edwards with that $2 super chat. He wants to shout out the moderators for holding it down. I want to shout out the moderators for holding it down too. Chuck Reeves, the Beast host, loves his moderators. All of them. I think I got 3. So Strange Music West offices are currently under construction, but the big and interesting part of this story is exactly where they are located and why that matters and what it's going to mean going forward. Now, the Strange Music West offices are right in downtown Hollywood, Los Angeles, right in downtown Hollywood, right on Hollywood Boulevard, wedged between the TCL Chinese Theater and the Dolby Theater, facing the street, facing Hollywood Boulevard. Now, the TCL Chinese Theater is what they call Mann's Chinese Theater, or they used to. And this is the place in Hollywood where every tourist goes because it's the place with the handprints. Okay? Hollywood Boulevard is one of the most heavily traveled tourist destinations in the United States. It's where the Walk of Fame is with the stars. It's where the Chinese Theater is with the fucking handprints. Their other side neighbor, the Dolby Theater, is where they hold the Oscars every fucking year. Okay. So basically, even if Strange Music only has one window facing the street from their office, that is prime promotional space that they're paying rent on, yes, but it's probably not much more than it would cost for them just to put an ad up there. So they're getting the added benefit of office space and having a mobile place out west for their, for their artists and stuff to use and for them to maximize the LA media market. But my big thing is this potential window. Now, we all know how home office in Kansas City by itself is like a fucking Strange Music theme park. There's like crazy amounts of fucking Strange Music emblems and everything everywhere. And if they do up the Strange Music West building, anything like they do main office Strange Music in KC Mo, it's a huge promotional and propaganda marketing opportunity just to have that where it is. So you've got 1 million fucking tourists probably every fucking month traveling up and down this road, traveling right in front of your office. And if you decorate those windows right and you make them flashy enough with snakes and bats and strangemusic.com and whatever the fuck else you want to put up in that window, guess what? You're automatically going to see an increase in people going, ooh, who's this? Why do they have fucking offices right down here where everything's super fucking fancy? Like, legitimately, this shit is right across the road from where Jimmy Kimmel does the Late Show. What do you guys think? Strange Music opening up West Coast offices. You think this is just another symptom of them going mainstream? Do you think this is essentially where they're going to let Mackenzie Nicole sleep? Because I hear she's doing a lot of her work out west. I mean, I think this window is the big deal. I mean, just the placement of the office by itself. Location, location, location. The amount of foot traffic that they have guaranteed to go by their windows every day, as long as they, do the right thing and properly advertise their shit in those windows, this is a fucking win-win any way they slice it. And then they also they got that form you can submit now to open for them, which is different than the way things have been going. Yeah, I mean, the KC Mo office, I guess people go there and it bothers them and shit. I mean, they bother people there or whatever. This LA thing's probably going to be similar. I can see plenty of heads that are, tech fans finding out he's in town and going out there and trying to stand in front of that fucking office.